So guys, we're starting this explore off of this abandoned professor's house time capsule on the front porch. And as you can see, super overgrown. Thanks to Freaktography, we just actually saw him and he said, hey, check this one out. So here we are, and lots of firewood set up right there. But check this out. So a little bit of a messy time capsule, but time capsule nonetheless. So you walk in, you're right into this great big kitchen area, eating kitchen area. And like everything is still left behind, obviously. Now this calendar, what I noticed is that it's going to line up with this year. So I'm not sure what the year this particular one is. Doesn't say, but I did notice that it will line up to this year. Like in terms of what days are numbered. A spice rack here, really old spice rack. Look at this, you got a little walker. Now, my understanding is that this is a former teacher's house. After doing a little bit of looking around inside here, I found that there looks like he was a professor, or at least the one person living here was a professor, a gentleman. At, I think a couple universities around the area he has mailings from, anyways. But look at this. Like you wouldn't expect, this seems just like a regular old kind of farmhouse. You wouldn't expect anybody with like a professor living in a place like this. I don't really know what kind of houses they live in, to be honest. So I guess they're just regular people. But loving the hardwood floor. Everything is, so it's seeing these little walkers and everything kind of tells me there was mobility issues and just how things are kind of stacked up. Either they couldn't do it because of just inability or just because they couldn't throw things away. Royal Botanical Gardens map there. So this is like kind of like a back little storage room. Just all sorts of random things. This kind of would have been like a little bit of a workshop. It stinks a bit back here. Oh, there's an open window there, so critters are getting in. Big map of Hamilton area, looks like. And it looks like they might actually have some markings on the Stelco stuff. I don't know what those black things all mean, the black marks, but it looks like the Fasco and all that. Stelco, I guess it would have originally been. Yeah, so this is going to be kind of like a cold room. Look at this big overcoat. But it does smell a little poopy back here, so I'm going to tour on from that area. Look at this old telephone here. And the cobwebs, my God. Old desk, just random stuff everywhere. It's stacks and stacks of it. So, it's always indicative of someone who's either losing it or just can't do anything with their stuff they have. I love this little chick with its hatched egg there. And this bull. That's wicked, actually. It's a wood carving. What's this little, just food storage stuff. But yeah, like I'm seeing all these clementine boxes just kind of stacked up there. Not a thing you'd really keep because there's literally no use for them other than throwing in the fire. Oh, and there you go right here. So there's a stair climber thing, like a little stair chair. And another little cane. This is quite the piece of art, though. Now, I'm seeing a sticker on there. I'm wondering if things were auctioned off at one point or talked about it, or if that was a sticker that was already on there when they purchased this item. Now, this calendar right here, that says 2021. Just move this one sec, guys. $2021. Got a hallway mirror. And there's a look out that little sun area where we started. So I haven't really gone that far. Lots to see in this place. Just lots of books and documents and stuff everywhere. Oh. This kind of looks like it's in a picture of an abandoned house. You got this nice great big window, let lots of light in, but your front yard's completely overgrown. From what I saw, 2011, so, just 12 years of growth, which is, looking at some of these shrubs, that makes sense. I could see this just getting overgrown over that time. The Quest for the Black Rose. Lots of books. Wow. This postcard from a cathedral. That's a gorgeous cathedral. Algonquin Park. Wildlife Sounds. Oh, these are records. Look at this. Someone was a big fan of Bach, Zorba the Greek, more Piaf of Paris. Like, there's some really Lawrence of Arabia soundtrack. Huh. Interesting. Wow. 448738229. So that obviously was a code for something that needed to be remembered. It's not a phone number. Oh, and look at Tim Buckley over here. That weird ass eye of his. I wonder if that's supposed to be like, that's really weird. And it's kind of interesting because in all this older stuff, you got this great big flat screen television here. All the other technologies, it's probably like the 80s and earlier, whereas this thing is, probably early 2000s. A little organ here. I'm seeing some, looks like this is Russian. Beethoven, quite the collections of records and stuff. Another movie, this is like Russian porn? I don't know. Wow. Tic-tac-toe. And yes, guys, the power is still on here. At least that spot. I wasn't able to see if it's on everywhere. But look at this. This is just a hot mess. And this is, I guess this probably was the office for the professor. And see, there's all sorts of different things in here. It's really surprising. It's just a whole bunch of everything. You got class names and student names and bills. And there's a bill here from 1998. And that's 12 years or 13 years before this place was abandoned. Well, at least what I peg it as abandoned. But look at this. It's overwhelming. And you got two little workstations set up here so you can be working on one thing, then whip around and work on the next thing. I don't even know what to even look at in here, guys. It's just so much stuff. What's this? It's a box. The Scottish book. Mathematics. There's a lot of mathematics along here. And just these are all, and computer stuff too, but older stuff. Professor Gregory H.M., PhD. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say the person's last name, but I do see a couple universities information. It looks like they were some onions here or something. Here's the basement. Let's have a little look down here. Oh God. Wow. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is a nightmare. I'm not going down there. There's way too many cobwebs. I don't really care if anybody chirps me, but there's literally, look at this. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Chirp away. I'm not going down there. Then back to the kitchen, and look who we have here, nosing around, zenning with Zay. I'm going to try to sneak past her here and go upstairs. Yeah, because we did all this area. So now let's take a little trip upstairs. And I did check to see if this little thing worked. I was unable to get it to work. Because obviously I'd like to take a little rip up and down the stairs on this unit, if possible. There's like a little reading nook here. Oh my God, look at this. Look at that boombox. Now, when I grew up, we used to call these ghetto blasters. Someone gave me crap about this on a video, calling it a ghetto blaster. But that's how that's what I knew it as when I grew up. Boombox is, I guess, what it is too. But yeah. Regardless, it's still pretty badass. Like, look at that thing. Imagine walking around with that on your shoulder, cranking out the latest Run DMC. Oh, interesting. So they got like some weird dream wall or... Oh my gosh, I guess that's... I bet you that's the house right here. That's the front garden right there. And that was that window. I said, hey, look at that big, beautiful window. So this was their garden. So at one point there must have been... Look, there's the front yard. Wow. So this was a well-kept property at one point. And then when whoever passed, when the professor passed, that was the end of that. Little storage room here. Oh, looks like there was a little grow going on. Not marijuana, but this is like a little garden area. So probably little herbs and, oh, you know what? Seeing those pictures of the flowers, they probably started their flowers inside. And then when the spring came around, put it out there. Oh, there's just a lot of junk in here. But yeah, I bet you they started their flowers inside to get these beauty gardens outside. Little mask on the floor there. Another little bookshelves kind of set up there. Look and learn Russian. Oh, German. So quite a well educated person living here with all these different books in different languages. I mean, you would think they know what they are, not just collecting books. Oh, look at these hats. The old gal that lived here probably had some fun. Getting all dolled up, going out in the town. It's kind of cool, this little stuff just kind of set up here. Little vanity or whatever. And a bookcase. This we can maybe get a little bit of a view. What kind of books we got in here. See, this is Russian. All Russian. All of this is subjective psychology, and then Russian. I'm assuming that's Russian. I mean, it could be Bulgarian because they look the same. I'm not 100% though, guys. So correct me if I'm wrong. Bulgarian or Russian, or Ukrainian. I guess that a lot of that all looks quite similar. And look at this. Somebody's nice little gift set here. You got a beautiful necklace with the matching pearl drop kind of earrings. Kitties. What's this? Blank cards. Visual Education Association, huh? This is like a weird room. Because it's like kind of set up like it's a kid's room almost, like a teen. And look at this. You got concrete blocks and a piece of plywood for your bed frame. I can't see the professor sleeping in here. Plus with all the other stuff, I guess this is really odd. I mean, I saw the name was a gentleman. His name was Gregory, so I mean, he's not wearing those hats, I don't think. Okay. Here's your bathroom. You got a urine container right there. And there's your little toilet lifty thing. So definitely some major mobility issues here. I bet you this chair was put in here and is part of like a helper to get in and out of the tub or something. And like all these clothes just still hung here. And they're old, judging by the colors. I mean, they're almost back in style again. They're that old. This looks like a bedroom. Oh gosh. Wow. So this is just yikes. So we got some Viagra here. We've got, I don't want to show the name off. What's this say? Oh, oxycodone. Wow. If that's a big bottle of oxy, that's like major. Auto metamorpho blackberry. I don't know. Wow. Oxy and Viagra. Someone's going to have a good time. Bit of a mess in here. Oh, look at this. You got all sorts of money. Change from various places around the world. Wow. This is a pretty wild spot up here, guys. All right, guys. Well, that's the end of this epic adventure. Professor's abandoned time capsule house. Shout out to Freaktography for this. But anyways, guys, tell me what you think in the comments down below. If you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe. Smash the like button. Remember, guys, always come back because Rick and Meyer always has that epic shit. All right, thanks for watching. Peace.